Yeah, yeah. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dashing, and we back for another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel review. Today we're gonna be checking out some Eldlich replays. So we have 4 replays here. Let's check out the first one. So we're playing against Sword Soul. Okay, so this is really not surprising that we were able to win this one because Eldlich does have a very good matchup versus Sword Soul. If I were to guess, it would be like a 7-3 matchup. So if they would play like 10 games, Eldlich would win like 7 out of 10. It's just the nature of the matchup, especially this deck in particular that doesn't run any Duster, meaning its only form of removal is Blackout. There's Blackout. So only these two cards. And I guess Vishuda as well. It does go into the Xyzmon or their Synchros. So the player already removed Halki, so that's actually really good for us. Halki is not yet banned, but gonna be banned in a few days, so it is what it is. Let's check out the game, see how that went. I hope everyone's having a nice day today. It's still kind of hot here, but it's been raining a bit recently, so it's gonna get better. Okay, so we are going second here. Our hand is pretty bad, if I'm being honest. It's really bad. Um, so he's probably gonna go to the typical Chisao into Baron, set 1, which is probably Blackout. Is that the case? He goes Strategist, yep. Baron, set Blackout. Yep, that's probably Blackout, right? Okay, so we draw. Actually, this makes it a bit more manageable. Gozen just destroys Sword Soul. So we activate Eldland. He does not negate. That's actually a huge misplay. If you're playing against Eldlich, always negate the Eldland. I guess he thinks we're probably baiting, which is understandable, but in this case, we had no option there. So we discard Hua with Eldlich. He negates. That's fine. We use Eldlich to dump the Curse Land. He actually goes Ghost Bell. Ooh. Ooh, so that's actually a problem. But the good thing about that is we were able to dump Eldland and Hua, so we will be getting 2 Sanguines at the end of the turn. Yep, we dump another Hua. So we activate 1, get a Sanguine. He goes Blackout. At this point, he could have won the game if he was able to target the Gozen, but he goes for the Guardian and Hua. We kind of got lucky there, if I'm being honest, but that's just the nature of the game. It was a 50-50 and he guessed wrong, right? So, draw phase, we summon Eldlich with Sanguine. He goes Maxi, that's fine. You have no counterplay to this. We go Conk, pop the Baron. He's gonna go for his typical turn, summon. He's gonna summon the token, change the Blackout. We actually use Gozen to negate. He sets Blackout, so this is gonna be... So this is his second Blackout, so after this, he has nothing. So I'm expecting this to be Blackout 100%, so let's see what happens here. We actually get another Gozen. This is what's gonna win us the game. Because we already know in hindsight that he doesn't have any Duster. So we pops Gozen, one of the Eldlich. I use Sanguine, summon the Eldlich right back. Attack with Conk, attack with the 2 Eldlich. Unfortunately, we use Sanguine, so we can't go into our Gustav. Where's Gustav? Gustav, the shotgun. We just activate some spells here, get more resources, set our second Gozen, and that's basically gonna seal the deal. He's gonna summon Taya. Yep, and Scoop. That's just the typical matchup of Sword Soul versus Eldritch. It's pretty simple. Our next game, we're playing against Despia. Ooh. Branded Fusion. Some super polys, that's really good. He is running the Imp change, which is very interesting. I'm not sure if they do run that. I think most of the builds I've seen don't run the Imp change. So, does he have patchwork? Oh yeah, he has 2 patchwork. Okay. Okay, I probably just run 1 if I'm just running like 2 polys and edge imp. But it is what it is. So this is probably not an optimized version of it. But then again, I'm not playing like the modern Despia, so I wouldn't know. Yep, let's play the game. See how we were able to win this. Let me know in the comments if you guys are liking this Eldlich content. I recently got a request by one of the subs that, you know, hey, let's see some more Eldlich. And I'm like, alright, you guys. You know, I was a bit tired of playing Eldlich because, you know, we have so much replays on every deck that's out there basically. And, you know, I guess some people still wants to see they don't they're not that familiar with the matchups yet, so they kind of want to see how the games are supposed to be played. So he summons his mon, he goes Masquerade. The typical Despia player doesn't use Masquerade anymore. But yeah, he has a lot of follow-up here. And the Masquerade's gonna make things a lot complicated for us. Our hand isn't that good, but we do get Rivalry. Cousin actually sucks in this matchup because he's only using Darkmon, so this is kind of a liability. But Warlords is our key to victory. So I activate this for protection, set for pass. We do have some life points to pay. Okay, he summons Queritis. That's gonna be able to summon the Mirror Jade from the graveyard. So yep, amazing play there. Very high level play. So he goes for an attack. I go for Warlords. That's gonna banish the Mirror Jade. Or actually, at that point, I guess, yeah, I would have stick with the Fiend. But then again, knowing that we are playing Eldlich, he wanted to keep Mirror Jade just in case we summon the Eldlich. He can just banish that Mon. He tries to banish and we just Solemn Strike that down. Resummons Aluber to negate, which doesn't do anything. It's just to like keep some resources here. So what do? We get our skill drain. That's really good. We go first land, get a Conk. So Conk is gonna be able to pop one of his key cards, so that, you know, if he goes for like a fusion, if he goes for poly, we have some form of interruption. If not, we can just pop it with Conk. Okay, so we go skill drain here. He goes Imperm, which does nothing. Okay, branded fusion is there. We go Conk, pop the Aluber. That's gonna allow us to set Hua. That's actually the only reason I used Conk there, was to have a free space on the board. And we can just attack here, get our second Eldlich. We can dump the skill drain. It's very unlikely that he has counterplay to this. We already know that this is branded in red. He's gonna chain that. And we can just use Hua on the targeted Aluber to negate the branded in red. So that's negated. And we use Eldlich to dump the Conk, resummon, and then we can attack. For heavy damage. 3-5, 2-5. So he's left with 1-3. Does he scoop now? Doesn't scoop. He just attacks. Okay. He wants to play it out. So yep, that's basically gonna be the end of the game. We just banish it for extra resources. No reason not to. But yeah, this game is over. We just attack with one of the Eldlich. That's GG. It's dashing. Amazing game. Amazing game. The matchup with Despia is a bit even, but I would say slightly Eldlich favored. Let's check out our third game. We are playing against Altergeist. Alright. We're seeing more of these rogue decks because Multi-Faker, their alleged Bossmon, is already at 2 with the new ban list. So it's not surprising we're seeing more of this. Probably we'll see more Trickstar as well in the future, since one of their cards got limited to 2 instead of 1. So I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough to like bring them back, but we'll see. So yep, this game is only 3 turns, so we probably were able to like nuke their field. I haven't played versus Alter Guys too much, so I'm not quite sure what they do aside from them being control trap deck. So similar to Eldlich. So we go first. We actually have Duster here, which is pretty good. I activate Lord, set 2 pass. Our field is pretty good. We have 2 forms of negation. Alter Guys attacks. He's trying to attack directly to activate an effect, but that's fine. Main phase 2, he sets 5 pass. Now this is amazing for us because if you notice our field, we have Judgment, which means if we Duster here, he has a Judgment. We can negate it with ours, and that's probably game. So yep, he does have a Judgment. We negate it with ours. We burn his field, and that's gonna be GG, right? Yep, we just attack with the Heavenly Lord. Solid game. Very solid. Alright, and we'll check out our last game here. We're playing against Prank Kids. Prank Kids! Woohoo! If you guys know, Prank Kids was based off DuckTales, the Donald Duck spin-off. So, Prank Kids with Adventure. Okay, Adventure Prank Kids. Alright, alright. Verte, you know, the Prank Kids cards. Rip, Roarin, Bark. Yep, okay. Alright, let's check out the game, see how that went. This is currently the tier 1 deck in the Discord, but the Discord is outdated just because, you know, the ban list and whatnot. So eventually it will get updated and we're gonna see what the actual tier 1 deck is gonna be. So yep, he goes for the Adventure Engine first. You hate to see it, right? This is one of the most annoying openings in the game. Not to mention, it really does well with Prank Kids since they don't need their monster effect. They just link it to all these cards and whatnot. So yeah, Doodle. Okay. He does his combo, which is probably gonna end in... What does it end in? The Butler, right? Battle Butler. Our hand is pretty okay, if I'm being honest. We can just go for Gozen. He negates into Skill Drain, and then that's gonna like wipe majority of the board out. He's probably gonna float Skill Drain or Gozen next turn. That could be the case. He goes Verte now. I was afraid he was gonna go for DPE, but you know, with the Fusion Destiny at 1, people are moving away from DPE, which is really good to see. Okay, so that's his board. A Reigeki plus an Omni Negate. We go pot here. No negate. Oh, he negates. Okay, that's cool. That's fine because Gozen is still gonna wipe his board. He has Wind, Earth, and Dark. So that's gonna wipe his board. We activate Eldland, get a Conch, summon Eldlich with Awakening, set 5 pass. What does he do? Oh, okay. Ah, I see. So he banishes Meow Moo instead of tributing the Battle Butler, but that's fine. It doesn't really change anything if I'm being honest. We just remove Eldland, which is gonna, you know, activate the engine even faster, and we can just attack Verte, deal 2-5. So that's pretty good damage, right? And then get another Sanguine for extra protection, and then we can just activate Conch. He negates. He goes with Earth, so he's locked into Earth. He floats our... This is actually very bad for us, like if I'm being honest. I thought we lost here. He floats the Strike, which is like, okay. Because it was actually a choice here if we had like Solemn Judgment on the strike spot or the skill drain spot. But it's gonna be revealed here that we have nothing. He burns our resources. If you look at the game, he has 3, 6, 7, 8 versus 3. We are way down in card advantage. The only good thing is we do have 1, 2, 3 cards that we can use to gain more. But the important part is we don't lose this turn, basically. And I don't think he has like an access code or something. He's probably not running access code. Maybe because the deck struggles in building access code with follow-up. So probably not the way to go. Oh, he made a misplay there. Did you see that? He activated the Pandemonium. This is like the fusion card on the imperm slot. So we probably would have lost there. I'm not entirely sure, but that definitely gave us like another way out. That gave us another way out. He goes Unicorn here. He floats one of our Eldlich. So look at the board state. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 2. 8 versus 2. And we were able to bring this back somehow. Oh, he doesn't attack. Oh, right. He can't. He doesn't have a Mon. So it's actually 9 versus 2. Okay, so what do we do here? We attack the Griffon. 100% that's the play so that he doesn't have an Omni Negate every turn anymore. We go Hua. We go Guardian. We tribute the Guardian. Set Eldlich. So this is just so that we don't lose next turn immediately. And what does he do here? He's gonna float one. Oh, he floats the Eldlich, and we chain Guardian in order to reduce the Colossus. It's actually really good for us. And because of that, he didn't have any more mons to like beat over this, and he's like, let me just surrender here. Alright, so those are amazing games. I didn't expect the last game to forfeit like that. I'll show you guys the deck profile as well. So this is the deck. It's still not updated, right, with the ban list and all. We're gonna lose one Gozen and one Rivalry. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna replace with those cards, but yeah. 1 Lava Golem, 2 Eldlich, 3 Lords, 2 Pots, Duster. I run 1 black just because you just have some games like what game was that? The Sword Soul game where you didn't have any Eldlich, and it was you kinda need one of those. So I just like the consistency of it. A lot of people that run Eldlich don't like this card, but you know, it fits the deck nicely in my opinion. I might carve another Entis so I can run double punishment. It's more viable that way. IDP, double judgment. You can go triple. I just like double and have like huge revolution as a third measure so I don't half my life points all the time. If you notice playing Eldlich, life points is very important to keep high. We have Rivalry at 3. That's gonna be 2 eventually. Gozen, Skill Drain. 2 Guardian, 3 Hua, 1 Conk. And then our extra deck is mostly fodder. We just have some key cards here like Zeus, Underworld. We never use this card. Link Spider, just to like get the engine up and going if our opponent doesn't want to attack. Some tanks, Gustav, Lieb, Dora. I never use Dora if I'm being honest. And then some level 5 Xyz in Volcasaurus and Shark Fortress. So yep, that's gonna be the deck profile. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe if you want to support your boy even more. Links to Patreon down in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers!